Something not many people know about me is that I did a 4-year degree in classical saxophone performance. Now, even though I ended up pursuing jazz and popular styles of music in my own career, what I learned in those 4 years of intense study with a world-class teacher helped me build a super solid foundation and the good habits that I've applied to everything I've played ever since. No matter what style of music you play, there are 3 fundamental principles you need to get down, and studying classical saxophone is an excellent way to do this. Principle 1 is embouchure. Sound is everything on a saxophone. If you don't have a great sound, nobody's going to want to hear you, not even yourself. Classical saxophone study puts a ton of emphasis on sound production and embouchure. Even when your goal is to play other styles of music, learning how to make that beautiful, controlled, in-tune classical saxophone sound across the full range of the instrument is going to make everything you play sound better. At music school, I had a great teacher who helped me develop my embouchure and sound through playing classical saxophone etudes. The slow ones, with a lot of long, held-out notes, like this one. Etudes like that force you to work on the upper register, rounding out that sound. It tires out your face muscles, just like a good physical workout does. If I can play that with a beautiful sound, clean attacks and releases, good intonation, and breath control, I can make anything sound good. The next principle is musicality. Studying well-written compositions and learning to be expressive and musical with them is absolutely crucial. The elements that make great classical pieces sound beautiful are the same things that make all other styles of music beautiful. Playing classical saxophone etudes is great for learning how to connect phrases, use dynamics, and just play thoughtfully. Everything you need to know about song forms and harmony can be found in classical music and will be enormously beneficial in every musical genre you end up playing. Lately, I've been working out of a couple of jazz books that are heavily referencing the music of Johann Sebastian Bach. Everyone digs Bach's music, but the saxophone was invented 100 years after he died, so unfortunately, he didn't write for our instrument. Have a listen to this. That sounds like Bach, right? It wasn't. That was a piece actually written by my former classical saxophone teacher, Dr. Robert Faub. We worked together to develop a classical saxophone course for better sax, and what you've heard me play so far comes right out of that course. Part of me is blown away by how great the course ended up, and another part of me is just remembering how amazing it was to get structured lessons on this stuff from such a skilled teacher. The course is called Classical Saxophone Mastery, and I'll tell you more about it in a minute after we talk about the next core principle of saxophone playing, which is technique and rhythm. Along with your sound, rhythm and technique make all the difference. You cannot sound good if your rhythm and technique aren't solid. This next etude from Bob's course is an awesome way to work on technique and rhythm, and it's so much fun to play. Have a listen. What I love about these etudes is that they are the perfect balance of challenge and fun for any intermediate saxophone player. But without any guidance, students are not going to know how to make the most out of these. What we've done here is take the teaching saxophone majors get at fine music schools and put it in a video course format that anyone can benefit from. The lessons in this course are exactly what I was getting when I was at university studying with Bob, which is why working through the content myself was so cool. I got to go back and have those great lessons all over again, but they're recorded and presented beautifully. I don't have to remember what I learned in my lessons from 30 years ago. I can now just rewatch these videos. And on top of that, he recorded all the music on alto and tenor with and without piano accompaniment at slow and fast tempos. Everything you could want or need for success is in there. The video lessons cover style, history, musical forms, all the fundamental elements of playing saxophone, and musicality, especially focusing on the problem areas that need the most attention. I've been so inspired by this that I'm getting back into playing classical saxophone and remembering how much I enjoyed it. Not the modernist, academic, avant-garde, weird stuff. This is the music that sounds good to everyone. There's even a full saxophone quartet in the course and lessons on ensemble playing. You can play your part along with the other three like this. I'm so happy to finally be able to share this new course with you, and that now Better Sax is making content for a wider range of saxophonists and interests. If you ever wanted to study classical saxophone, this is for you. If you studied a bit in high school or college and would like to have a 21st century way to enjoy some self-study at home, this is for you. And if you feel as though your saxophone playing could benefit from a more solid musical foundation, this course is definitely for you. I put a link in the description to where you can enroll. The full price is already an amazing value, but I put a coupon code there for you to get a nice discount during the launch period.